to Pearman Fitness with Studiomix in San Francisco, California. Today we're going to be discussing the back, the lats, the big muscles that run from the back of the shoulders down to the hips. We're going to be discussing a few tips using the cable machine that will help us engage our lats better. Positional tips as well. These tips are going to transfer to the bar when we work on our pull-ups and we want to get stronger with our pull-ups. The only way we can do that is if we know how to engage and how to align ourselves properly to pull. So let's head to the cable and let's check it out. Machine, what's important before you start. Arms are a little bit wider than your shoulders and they're as high as they can be. Walk directly underneath the cable machine, squat down, bring your heels off the ground, butt to your ankles as best you can. Get as tall as you can through your torso, ribs pulled in. What we're going to do is we're going to slide the shoulders down the back. We're going to depress the scapula. Everything's coming down and back. That's the most important thing when you go into a pull. You have to get this action first. If not, it's all in the arms. So scapula slide down, depress everything down, shoulders down, ribs stay pulled in, belly engaged. Then we're going to go wide with the elbows. As we pull wide, we're going to try to find that same slow controlled speed on both sides. As we come down, we want to stay big and wide and open. Pretend you're twice as wide as you are. Shoulders again staying down. Find out in this bottom position, stay here for a few moments and find out which side is pulling harder. Do you feel your left lat more, your right lat more? What is going on here? So try to balance that out as best you can and then retreat from that bottom position as slow as you can. Again, we're looking for symmetry. We're going to make sure that we're engaging both lats with equal speed and equal concentration. Good. So a lot of cues to keep in mind when you're doing these pulls. As you pull down, for instance, and you're in either position, let's say wide, doing the pull, even though the lats are contracting and shortening, you want to still continue to think of growing out of your hips and staying tall. You don't want to think about shortening too much, otherwise you'll change the position of your head and your chest and you'll get into your abs and you'll kind of miss out on the lats. So you'll notice, for example, if we go through a pull, shoulders down, everything's great. If I shorten too much, which just happens a lot on the pull-up, and I pull, suddenly I'm in my stomach, which is okay, it feels great for the stomach, but I'm maybe not as much into my lats. So I want to get tall, 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 tall. Good. Ribs staying in. The belly can engage, but we don't want to engage because we're pulling forward with the chest as we do our pull, okay? All right, so there you have it, a few tips. Remember, hand positioning on the cables matters. Your palms facing you or you're wide. The other thing you can do, I didn't discuss rather, is that you can alternate. So you can play around with pulling close, pulling with the palms facing you. This is a great exercise to do, switching both sides. So we're looking for balance and symmetry. If you can pull equally strong from your right and left lat, you're going to get so much better on those pull-ups and on those pulling exercises. So body position too, don't over pull with the ribs. Remember, we want a good strong position. Try these exercises out, let me know what you think. Don't go so crazy heavy to begin with. Remember, we want to work on the shoulders staying down, scapula sliding down the back. Find a way to engage, then add the weight, then add that intensity. Thanks for joining Pearman Fitness. Leave comments below if you have any questions. I look forward to seeing you again soon.